sometimes see something like this. You'll sometimes see something like this. This is what you see. As you can see right here, you'll see market structure. This was a double bottom. Place your entry. The next exit was here. But then when the market came back here, you buy here. Why? Because it a backend retest. It's a retest. So the market came entry. The market broke down here. So that's how it is. So immediately when the market comes back here, my figure on an uptrend, because we said Lama pattern in Combeon, they are giving a signal which the market is ending a trend. So when the market came back here, it came back here. The figure, that's my figure. That's my figure. Like I say, change direction. Formation what a head and shoulder. So giving you an idea, which now the market has stopped the trend of going up. So it will now drop. So what happened? The market dropped. So as you can see here, same story. You wait for an entry here. They can retest, drop here, entry, or come back, come back to the zone, whatever. You place an entry, it's going to go down. So what basically I wanted to show you this, because whenever the market is about to end a trend, or whenever the market is about to begin a trend, it will start with a pattern and it will form a pattern. But never forget it. Okay, we call these patterns. Then one thing that I want you to also understand is to understand what do you see? I want to tell you one thing. Maybe patterns, but I will say I was trying to show you more significant patterns in the market. So another pattern that you need, another thing that you need to see, the market is still going to go on the direction of Webonin. This is what I want you to know. The market is a so when you see this, you will know that the market is still continuing to go down. So this is what I want you to see. Because now the market hasn't stopped. So when you see patterns like this, you must know that the market is going down. The market is continuing. So when you see the market coming back and retest here, it's actually telling you that the market is going down. I told you whenever a market is down, the next exit here, it's either you trade your stop loss or you wait for the market to if it breaks this, you must know that you must continue holding. But if it comes back here and form a double top, then you must know that chances are the market is now going to go down, because it actually showed you a pattern, a reversal pattern. All these patterns that I've talked about, they're called reversal pattern. They give you a signal when the market is about to change trend. As you can see right here, back test, retester and went up. So when you go back to the charts, we can okay, so when you talk of a head and shoulder, this is what I want you to see. Right here, this is the head and this is the shoulder. Even if you make these shoulders, that's still fine. So you come here, you do your thing. We'll use this one. Make sure that you place, most of the time we don't use the wicks, more especially more short time frames. So we don't use the wick. As you can see, tada, the market went up and formed the head. Then the market came back and retest. And what happened? You see. So we call this a head and shoulder. That gives a signal that the market is changing trend. As you can see right here, we have what? A head right here. We have a head right here. Remember I said we place an end where the candle closes right here. So when the market came back here, my boy saw it came back, or we actually we might not use this one because this is the left shoulder that we expect. Because the nice way moving, it's still an uptrend. So we only wait for an end when the market comes back here and retest the head. Then that's where we place an entry, we place a buy here. As you can see, the left shoulder, the shoulder and the head. Even if you decided to use this one, it would have still confirmed a good entry. As you can see right here, this and this still ahead, and you're still safe. So giving you a signal that the market is it will change direction now, and it will be a reversal pattern, as you can see. As you can see, it was consolidating here, and up until it's formed the pattern, and it give you a market direction. So that basically we called EMA patterns, and that's how you successfully trade EMA patterns. I hope you guys because it is very, very crucial. As you trade, you understand EMA patterns and its significance. So those are patterns. Then there is something what we call something we call the ad. So there is something that we called a DB, and which is actually called a drop base. There is also something called an order block. An order block, like I said, that you need to know, even if you manipulation, the market can never break. The market can never break a structure like this. So whenever you see a structure in the market, whenever you see certain patterns in the market, patterns like a head and shoulder, whenever you see ETP, which is actually called a drop base, whenever you see MRR candles, whenever you see a order block, so those patterns or those significant patterns or those significant let me call them EMA patterns because they are also patterns in the market. So those pointers, once our spotter in the market, they will always give us a signal on what to do. Now we already know when we see head and shoulders, now we already know what must be a double top shocked in. Now we know what must be a double bottom shocked in. So, but then now we want to know where exactly. I say bona what DP. I say bona what head and shoulder. So, say bona what where is my drawings? Nyalo sesiyayibona ukuthi a head and shoulder iba kanjani, siyayibona i back and retest iba kanjani. But one thing that we need to know, or one thing that we need to confirm, or one thing that we need to check right now is to know where exactly can we enter when we see this pattern, because we cannot enter on live figure corner before, but we want to know where exactly can we enter for a good entry. Oh yes, we call this EMA confirmations. So these are confirmation. The patterns, after understanding them patterns, after understanding patterns in trading, the next thing that you need to understand is to know the confirmations of your entry after spotting a pattern. Okay? Because in there, how long? Okay. Because but the next question, yes, it's a good head and shoulder. But the challenge or the problem is that there is a deep read somewhere around here. Ukhenzekala ukuthi yebo beyikahle uyibone kahle ungene kahle futhi, but ukhenzekala ukuthi le week ibe yinzi ukhanda ukuthi kushayile because you didn't spot a right confirmation. So knowing only the patterns is fine, but it may not give you cannot make a lot of money in the market with only understanding my patterns, because at some point mention of a good end. So now we understand what the market finally we sell some. This does not mean we sell exactly here. It tells us the area where we are supposed to sell, but now we need to understand the exact spot of an entry for a sell on a head and shoulder. So what you are going to do, or what you are going to understand, or what you are going to pick entry on this previous trend. We look for a previous trend so that we spot the right entry. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. Confirmations of an entry. The three confirmations that we have before Ben mentioned morning star, evening star, we can still use it, but of late it manipulated. But this one will always remain respected. The arrow candle, the deep beam, and the order block. If you spotted an order block, so let us say, okay, this is the market. These ones. Okay. 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 And I'm good to go. Ish. Let me just find it. And whenever the market comes to your zone, to do what you will just buy from here. Maybe when the market comes to this zone, you buy because okay. So this is where you place your entry. This is your target. Your entry is based on the candle and the linear daily behind. So in this case, it's the red candle, which is always the small candle right here determines the exact spot of your entry. So this is where we place our TP. This is where we place our TP right here. So immediately when the market comes to this zone, what do? We buy because it's on a TP level. It's on a TP level. We buy here. Sorry. So we buy here because it lies where? On a TP. It lies on a TP. So whenever the market comes to this zone, what do? We buy. Okay. So most of the time, ETP and in order blocks are actually, we are fanana pattern. So because it's actually where the market we end up on an aggressive movement. But it's the same pattern like this one. Some TP can be found even within the zone where the market is consolidating. But on a major movement, the market is an aggressive movement, that's an order block. Ne? So I want you to understand what this actually gives us it's actually a confirmation for an entry. So, but then I've mentioned to you again and again that we are going to spot ETP on H1 and we're going to use the one that is also on M15. Those are the time frames that we are going to use. We are going to use H1 and also M15. So what happened here? We spotted the entry on a TP for a buy. So that's how you trade a buy on a TP level. Remember, this is how like the other candle must be long, the other one must be short. TP it's only an abbreviation for a drop base. So the drop, it's the longer candle. It doesn't matter what it either going up, but the base it's actually the small candle. Most of the time, always this candle right here, this candle right here determine the exact spot of an entry, especially on a TP zone. So, or on a TP setup. So this is where you're going to place your SL right here. This is where you're going to place your SL. So this is where you're going to place an SL, just right here. From here, we move. From here, we move. From here, we move. So you place your SL, you place your buy here, then we move. So that's how you place an entry on a buy on a TP level. So now I want to show you how to place a buy on a I want to show you how to place a buy on a TP, or sorry, a sell on a TP, because what we're actually looking here, we're actually looking for an entry of a TP on a buy. So now I want to show you how to place an entry on a TP on a sell of a sell. For a sell, you know, on a TP zone. So let me just okay. 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 So yeah, so this is